not good at cable management. I've never been good at cable management. It's always been a rat's nest for me. I need to work on it. It's something I've always been meaning to do. It's just never something I actually spent time on. Now I've been watching a few YouTube videos on what other people have done, and I've got to say it looks pretty simple. It looks time consuming, but it looks pretty simple. I bought a few bits and bobs to help me out with the project. The first thing I bought was outdoor double-sided tape, so mounting tape. It's super tough. It was $30, so it was kind of expensive-ish for just sticky tape. I've already mounted the wireless headphone receiver for my SteelSeries, and it's, I mean, you can see there that I'm moving it and the whole table's moving. I also mounted the card reader underneath the desk here as well, and I mean at the moment it's an absolute mess. There's things everywhere, so I also bought 100 of these little mounting clips. I will also use these for the TV unit as well, but these are, you can't really tell heaps from where they are, but I'll put a link up. Basically, they're little clips that work. I'll put it in front of my face so you actually see it. Little clips that work by just a little hoop device, and they've either got the can be mounted by double-sided tape. There's tape on there, or what I'm going to do is probably screw them into the table. There's a little hole in the middle as well. So I've got 100 of them in a bag. And last but certainly not least, I've got a cord cover. Now this was only $10. It's 2 meters long, so that's the entire width of the desk. I'm going to cut it down to be a little bit shorter because otherwise it's going to be ugly sticking out the side. And basically this is going to hide all the cords running from the monitors to the power board to the actual main computer. It's got a few holes in the side, so I'm hoping that this will do the job. Everything fits. It's not super thick, so if the things don't actually fit, I'm going to have to use those little doohickeys more. We'll see. So I'm going to set up my GoPro under the desk and film the process as we go along. But the first thing I need to do is turn everything off and unplug all the cords and start from scratch.
Ugh, I'm bad at this.
When it comes unstuck, I was scared of that to stand it down. And I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. So all my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dreams. When it comes unstuck, lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song.
Oh my god, it's glorious. It is absolutely beautiful. I don't know why I did not do cable management before this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. If you get underneath, you can see some of the cords. If you're on the other side of the room, you can just start to see those little bits poking out. But I mean, it's good. It's good. I mean, right now, sitting on the couch, this is absolutely stunning. The only cords to be seen are the ones running from the speakers up and the mouse and the speakers underneath the table, but they are tucked away. The best I can do right now. In future, I will drill holes into the table for all them, but I guess you know, stay tuned for that. Please excuse the low light, but best I can do under these conditions. But this is under the table, so we've got the power board with the rail running across. Now I've used the rail to basically wrap around the cords a few times, so it's saved me using those clips all together. So there's a power board running all the switches there, and then one cord running out to the headset receiver. Then all of these cords run along here. There's the HDMI cord in the bottom of the clamp for the monitors. They'll run along there. USB extension for the card reader sticking out the bottom. So I didn't have to use the little clippy thingies at all. This rod did a great job on its own. I didn't put the cover rail back on because it's not going to fit anymore, but this is holding just fine. I guess we'll see in a few days time, but at the moment it is, you know, doing its job. Happy, happy, happy. Some current future plans. I plan on hiding all these cords on the desk so they go straight under. So for the mouse and keyboard, I'm going to use one of these little guys that'll sit there on the desk. Well, not there on the desk, you know, I'll cut a hole in the desk using that, and that's where all the cords will run through, so that'll be much neater for the mouse and keyboard. And then what I plan to do with the speakers is just simply drilling a hole directly into the table and not worrying about making it neat and whatnot. The only reason this needs to be neat is because those who have the Razer Chroma know that there's a little square unit that has all the cords coming out of it toward the end of the cable, and it's really quite thick, so it's not going to fit through a simple, nice and concealed hole. But yeah, looking absolutely spectacular. I'm in love with it. It's awesome. I mean, it's fantastic. What more could I say? And little Drake sitting in the corner.
And I know when that hotline blink.
I mean, from the other side of the room, you can't see a whole lot. Cable-wise, looking pretty. So yeah, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it inspired some of you to take the plunge like I had to finally do. Actually do some cable management for once. I know that I put off for a very long time, but I think after doing it this once, it's going to be something that I'm going to continue to do and be, you know, quite proud of. So yeah, amazing.